Namaste, I JV'n AZMAT FARUKHI from the Faculty of Education and Methodology. Today's topic, today we will discuss about literary and non-literary text. So, what are literary texts? So, literary and first of all, literary and non-literary texts are the two main categories of writing, and each serving different purposes and audiences. The targeted audiences are different for literary and not literary texts. So what are the literary texts? So literary texts are creative and imaginative works primarily focused on evoking emotions, exploring human experiences, and telling stories. So as we have already discussed in our previous videos, that what is literature and how literature works and what literature is all about. So in that video we got an idea that litera- written liter- sorry literature has the power to express feelings, ideas, and literature is that which is a thing that through which we can express our emotions in a form of artistic language. So literary literary texts are creative. First of all, the keywords you have to remember that literary texts are creative and imaginative works, because it's based on the creativity of a mind, of a person, of author, because author who is willing to record or willing to write a work, it will automatically has the power to on has the power on words to create create that particular work in his or her imagination. So creativity, the language should be creative. In literary text, language should be creative, and imaginative works based on imagination, or though it can be it's purely based on imagination, and also can be inspired by some incident. So the primarily focused what is the prime focus uh, is evoking emotions, so evoke emotions. For example, if you read uh, gothic novel by R.L. Stevenson, uh, Jekyll and Hyde, if you read that particular text, you will find out the fear of pity and adventure, and a feeling of fear. You will get those emotions, evoking emotions while reading it. So the emotion should be there. If we read about a romantic novel, you will feel the emotion of love. If we if we are reading about any kind of adventurous novel, or adventurous account of it, so we get the idea of we automatically get the sometimes it happens that we totally lost in that particular story, or that particular emotion. In film also, if you it's not about literature. In the in other films, we can see the if in that particular film the hero or the heroine is having any kind of fight, or if one of them is dying, uh, 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 dying, so the tears will automatically come out from your eyes. So what is going on in that particular film is also affecting your mind. It's evoking your emotions. Similarly, it's it's apply on literature also. That particular text is evoke our emotions, whether if we are reading about uh, 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 if we are reading a gothic novel or horror fiction, so we get the emotions of emotions of fear and pity, and also explore human experiences and telling stories. Storytelling is the main component of literary text and human experiences. We can there are so many texts which are based on human experience, and later in the example we will discuss about it. Human experiences and storytelling, and also they use artistic language and often employ literary devices like symbolism, imagery, and metaphor. Symbolism, imagery, and metaphor, these are the main literary devices in literature. So because and without these literary devices, I we can't say that it's literary text. There are some of the not exactly literary devices, not every text has the whole fully based on literary devices, but they mostly has the characteristics of literary devices, but we can say that they have the artistic language which often employ literary devices. The artistic language is the main thing. So what is the purpose of literary text? So the primary purpose of literary text is to entertain, provoke thought, express ideas, or explore emotions. As we have already discussed, that the primarily focus of a literary text is to provoke emotions. So if we are reading about if for example, if we are reading about if we are studying or reading about Hamlet by William Shakespeare, so so that particular play, Hamlet, the particular play has the power to evoke our emotions. Emotions of pity, emotions of a kind of fear in ourself, and kind of hatred towards the character, or the and and the tragedy, tragedy happened in the end of the that play, which which evoke our emotions, which manipulate our thinking. We cannot stick to that particular plot. There are we got the idea, and we just we became so we became so much in the we became so much we got so much idea, I mean we so in Hamlet, as we have in Hamlet, we can say that there are so many evoking emotions are there, because of which we got the we just we it's become the necessity to think, and build up our cognitive feelings, cognitive thinking, or it became like a question that not question, but it became like a compulsory thing to think about it. The what why this all why with that particular person, or with that particular character had go through that particular plot. So The primary purpose is to entertain and provoke thoughts and express ideas, obviously. And of course, if someone is writing a text or writing a particular work, so it's all because he or she wants to the author wants to express his own or her own ideas. So expressing ideas is the main thing, and explore emotions. So emotions are the main component of the literary text. So these were the introduction about what literary text is all about. And now we will see some example. So what are the examples of literary text? For example, novels. If we see the To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. If we talk about this particular novel, we will get the idea of we will get the emotions of fear and some kind of a kind of feel of guilty. So if you if you have ever read about happily or a particular text, you will get to know. In novel Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee has so and so emotions. And if we read about the poem of The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe, who is Edgar Allan Poe, who is a American writer. Short story writer The Lottery by Shirley Jackson. Play Romeo and Juliet by William Shakespeare, which is a very famous play. I hope you all have heard about the play by William Shakespeare, Romeo and Juliet. If we talk about essay, A Room of One's Own by Virginia Woolf is a very, very, very famous and a very good, critical text by the very famous British writer Virginia Woolf. A Room of One's Own. In particular essay, we can say it's a feminist work. In the next lecture, in the next further lectures, we will get some, so many other perspectives to analyze literature. In one of them is feminism theory. A Room of One's Own by Virginia Woolf. If you read this particular text, you will get to know that how much how a person. It's purely based on feminism theory. So it's purely based on a study of a woman, that how a woman should have her own room so that he can create her own works. So these were some of the examples of literary text. In the next class, we will discuss about what are non-literary texts. Till then, I hope you will get the whole idea about what literary text. So namaste.